Look, I want to thank you. I want to thank The Economist for convening us this morning. This is a very important topic. It's important dialogue. There are challenges in the region. I mean, these challenges were exacerbated in early 22 when a European nation was invaded. And, there are those who think that they can change borders by force. The very security architecture that we have enjoyed over the last 8 decades is at risk. I think that Europe has woken up to the fact that we can no longer enjoy this peace dividend that emerged in the early 1990s, and that the United States is essential in not only NATO and European security, but global security. The United States understands that role fully. We are not going anywhere. I have heard concerns that we will not respect Article 5, we will pull away from Europe, we will pull away from NATO. That has not happened. Recent history over the last decade has shown that has not happened, and that will not happen. We understand our place in the world. We understand that we are the very pillar and defender of democracy, but we also understand and acknowledge that that work must be done in cooperation with all of our allies, that the transatlantic relationship is essential. Now, some of the work that we need to do is connectivity. Energy security is global, national, international security. It's important that we deleverage Gazprom, we get Russia off of Europe's neck, that we provide alternatives. The vertical corridor, the interconnectors in which Greece plays a central role is incredibly important. We need to make sure that there is alternative points of logistics, connectivity, which everything from data centers to roads, ports, that we interconnect railroads, electricity interconnection, energy interconnection, and that there's a high level of cooperation amongst the U.S. and its allies. And we need to make real, and I want to say this, and I want to be quoted because I'm going to be a little provocative here. We have failed the Balkans. We have overpromised and underdelivered. We spoke about rapid EU ascension. We spoke about putting them all into NATO. We talked about investment, and we have not delivered. And then we wonder why they're being undermined by Russia. So, we need to get serious about Balkan integration into Europe, and we need to make sure that we have a long-term strategy to make sure that all nations and all peoples completely understand that their brightest future, their most democratic future, a future full of not only values and principles, but opportunities and possibilities, are with being in a transatlantic relationship, one that is centered about the relationship with the U.S., NATO, and the EU.